light at points. He did swap to medium, I believe, on 1 or 2 maps. And right now, we are here in Sandstorm Vegas, one of the most interesting of variants on maps across the board in this game. And at the moment, you can look and see, in fact, we do have only Alphonse on the light as it stands. In comes the first fight. And it's between the purple and pink squad over Cash Out 1. So 2 teams going at each other there. Leo, Sonso and Spoons in play right now for 8 squad. You notice Leo is a sub in place of Rippy, who was doing very well yesterday. And they have won this fight. So no sub, no main player, no problem. They have taken control of that vault. And they are rapidly reaching their way towards the first Cash Out.
Yeah, there was already a really big fight that happened, and I'm kind of impressed with it. But it does look like NTHX is kind of licking their wounds right now and trying to get their whole team back together. The first cash out is getting started. Everybody's running towards B. It does look like A just got inserted as well. We will have kind of dueling cash outs going off. Nobody wanted to stack this. See the dome shield going off. The RPG, great shot from Noli. He's chasing it down, gets Z down with a great shot off the shotgun. Grabbing him with the elbow. Can he get out of here? He does get Chicky down. Great shots from Noli, but he is the last person alive.
Oh,
just
what a wipe!
What a turn and kill!
Burn! Unbelievable from Noli in the 1v1 with only a little HP left. That was
amazing.
That was a clutch shot if I've ever seen one from Noli.
Perfect turn, and that slug just makes it where that can happen. So that was a great shot.
Wait, did purple spawn there, or did they just slip in? Because right now, unfortunately, despite the heroics, it does look as though NTH are going to lose their cash out to the purple team. And I didn't quite get the names there.
I believe purple is Atsu.
Atsu, alright. So, in case you're wondering who Atsu are, as well, in case you've not come across that name before yesterday, they were known as Mops. And they won the first last chance qualifier. So, relatively new faces to the scene in terms of that team as a unit. But very capable players as well.
Yeah, and it does look like it's about to hit off on B. We see one team is about to jump pad over. We see Alphonse trying to get away and just kind of build space on top. Demon going with the shield, grabbing the player. It's a good shot. The assist from his teammate. I think they're going to start the steal. No, they're going for the kills first. And I think the steal will start happening from Demon and the Atsu team.
Yeah, they're just getting each other healed up, making sure they're ready for any potential third party, but it doesn't look like it's coming, so they will happily sit on top of that point and guard it, presumably for the rest of the timer here. We're going to fly on over to Cash Out A, where the pink team, I believe this is Ape Squad, have control of it, and they seem to be relatively uncontested. There's definitely another team in play right now, but I just don't know where they are. The red team, where are they? They might be fighting at A, they might be fighting at B. Whatever's happening, it's not being effective, because both cash outs will go through without a problem.
Yeah, well, we had 2 team wipes that happened right at both cash outs.
They were wiped.
About,
I didn't notice they were wiped.
So both cash outs were about 75% of the way done, so it was just kind of an easy wash. But we do see Vault 4. Vault 4 is on the Megadome, which is kind of an interesting spot. It's a little out of the way and kind of open, so what people tend to do is they tend to try and drop it and kind of get the vault there, but it doesn't look like I'm seeing a drop happening right now. So we are seeing a nice zap. Alphonse, he tries to go for the kill. Now he's just trying to run away. He got hit with something. He is the last person alive on NTHX. He goes into a room, just try and get himself some breathing room. Let's get his health back up, but he still has at least 20 seconds before his teammates come back. Z is back, Zwacko and Chicky's team. Chicky is still down. I'm not sure why they're not going for him. They are going for an engagement right now. Not in the best spot.
Maybe not, and missing the hook is not a great news for Swako. He has to fall back. He's got that C4 in pocket, but it's not really going to help him. He's getting chased down. That is Z, of course, coming to heal. They're going to back up, regroup with Chickpea, and go for a second attempt at the fight.
Yeah, it's really all you can do at this point. And it does look like so NTHX is down right now. All of their whole team got wiped in something.
Probably on the other point.
Yep. So D is pretty safe for the moment. It does look like Cash Out C just got started. Can't really see.
Yeah, it must be C, right? That
yeah.
Makes sense. And we have some holes being opened up here by Chickpea to drop them in straight onto where the point might have been, but no, in fact, it's down. They're trying to find their opposition here. Where are they holed up? Where are they guarding from? They're guarding from quite far away, it seems, from height. Maybe expecting the big team would come across the rooftop, but instead they've actually gotten in and well. They've lost that fight. A great little bait there. And I think that really they just positioned themselves a little bit too far. They had to rush in without any intel and deny the steal immediately. And they lost the fights when they came into them. So, yeah, great little sneaky maneuver by the team of Burt, getting in underneath and punishing their opponent's poor positioning.
Yeah, and honestly, from what we've seen of Burt's, that's pretty standard play. They really have amazing positioning, and they tend to not play on the point. They play pretty far off of it. And sometimes it works out for them, sometimes it doesn't, but this is a nice case where it did. And yeah, this is kind of... I don't know if we're going to see another fight over these. We might see a fight over C, because
yeah,
it did just respawn.
I think all those teams were heading towards C by the looks of things, and there is a fight going on between the purple and orange sides right here. So there is a third party coming in. That is pink. Look at them tear their way through. Leo Spoons and also this is NTHX making their way downtown. They're walking fast, and they found the cash out. They found the 2 whites they need. Fantastic play from them. Dominance. The question is, will Burt decide to play spoiler and jump across half the map to do something funny? No, they won't.
No, yeah, they're just going to take their cash out and go, and I think that it's really going to come down to these next 2 cash outs. So Orange is in THX, and they're really not doing that great. I'm not sure what's going on with them. We've seen so much more from this team. Nice
Can be a little bit inconsistent. They're a very strong team, but they do struggle at times. The drop is there, but ultimately this is just a fight for frags. A really nice shot there landed by Chickpea. We know just how good he is with the model and his mobility. He's got a million jump pads to choose from, and he does get the defib there onto Z, who is able to get back up himself and lands the kill onto Spoons, but it isn't a wipe. Instead, he is wiped himself. In come the purple team, though, of Demon Hasaki and Zook. We haven't seen much from these guys. Atsu to try and clean up the pieces, but I think they've lost track of whichever team it was they were trying to chase down there. It's the pink squad. The pink squad is the ape squad, I should say. In the meantime, this is the orange team. Peacefully, NTHX managed to get their cash out in a nice corner of the map, which is a little bit harder to assail. Even harder to assail now that Winch has pulled the cash out on top of the car park. Allows them to drop it a few levels. Demon just waiting for his team to res at this point.
And honestly, this has been a really bouncy cash outs that we've been seeing. It seems like everybody's trying to get them moved in some way, because honestly, it's such a good strategy to bounce it and get it somewhere either more in the open or where you have a little bit more to kind of look over it. We do see the alien invasion going off, and it is causing some nice little damage.
Targeting Ape Squad.
Yeah, right? Right on top of their heads. That's what you love to see. Gotta embrace the chaos. NTHX is trying to just get out of here. The nice DMAT goes off. He's trying to stay with his team. And I'm not sure too much switching is happening right now.
Yeah, we're looking at Sansoya right now, carrying the totem of Spoons as he gets defibbed back up. This is the pink side of Ape Squad. Unfortunately, not in control of any cash out right now. They are leading the lobby, however, so they will look to try and exert that control. Everyone's steaming towards B, leaving Burt's free to claim A for themselves. It's the purple team that are going to go straight towards it, but of course they have to bring it down a couple of levels to do anything. Being guarded by Orange from afar. They're holding from the top of that building, as is often the case. That C4 goes out. It doesn't look like it's successful. The cash out topples, which causes it to provide no cover. And of course, Zuik taken out. Hasaki and Demon, very low HP now, have to run away, have to try and recover. That self-heal does come through.
There are 3 teams going after this B cash out. And I'm not sure if you saw, but Demon tried to throw down a dome shield, and it was immediately deleted by all of the incoming damage. And that's just what you have when you have 3 teams fighting over this one cash out. Good shot by NTHX and Noli. And we're just watching it run out. Yeah, I think that NTHX will be able to take this, and it should bring them up to 30,000. But I'm not sure that that'll put them anywhere above third.
No, but it's definitely something to keep them in the game. And
there's another bounce.
Up goes the jump pad as well. Excellently played by NTHX. Just great map control, great zone denial from them. They didn't really have to take too many fights during that. They just held smart positions and moved the cash out around. So great play. We do see a little bit of a skirmish going on here right now between pink and purple sides. Who will come out on top? Some nice maneuverability here by Leo, but it's not enough to keep himself alive. The barely alive squad of apes are alive here and kicking. They are moving their way away from the point, and just like that, the round is over. I didn't even notice the time ago. Was that?
Yeah.
That was. I swear that was only the second wave of cash outs. That was
game. That was the third one. It was
Fortune Stadium.
I love Fortune Stadium. I think it's such a cool designed map, and I love the verticality of it. We've mentioned this word a few times today, but they have released a video on this map, and the fact that each little section increases a level. So we're looking at level 2, where there's 2 levels here. The level next to it is level 3. There's another level 4 building over there. So it's just kind of cool how they've designed it, and it's built really well. But we are getting into the fighting right now. See that Zoink is getting shot away. It was up. And they're just trying to stay alive. This is a nice rooftop fight. Demon goes down, and we do see our first team wipe. So the first vault will go towards Chicky, Sueco, and Z's team.
Yeah, Bert's in control right now, moving towards B with quite some pace. And they should be able to get this straight in very quickly. And being ahead of the pace in this game does make a big difference. It does look as though the orange side of NTHX are getting in A as well, not too far behind. They didn't have to get a clean wipe, as Bert's did, onto the purple side. The pink side is still fighting. That is Ape Squad chasing after A. So the fight right over there is probably live and kicking right about now, as we see some health bars being depleted. Orange team going down. NTHX looking like they're under the cosh here. We'll get close. Come on.
One person up versus 2.
We need this camera to start sprinting. It's to 2 versus 1. This is all we can tell you now. Sprint, camera, sprint. Get
there
it close.
We go.
There we have it. Yeah, Noli holding on by himself underneath. The Owen Spoons don't know it, though. They think maybe there's an opportunity that there have been a res. In comes the purple team, though. What is this? Atsu coming out of nowhere. It's a third party here. Spoons holding his own, though. Some great shots, meaning that they are still in this fight. They're in control now. Ape Squad, and they may be up against a full 3 beneath them holding on to this point. Yes, they are. NTH6 have recovered, and this will be a fair 3v3.
Yeah, and this is where the Ape Squad just tends to dominate, because we were seeing that they were playing it a little safely just to get the kills, and then they came out and they just really kind of exploded on this point. We are seeing them run away in THX. Alphonse gets a nice movement there. He's trying to break the zip up there. But NTHX is just kind of holding up. They do have control over the first cash out A, and about 25-30 seconds left on this, so they're in a great position. They've got a great vantage point. Poppy is right above, right where he wants. He's even got that glitch barrel. Hits at least 2 of them. Good shot from the shotgun. Can he do enough? He's really just got to hold this for about 15 more seconds.
With that crucial shot there, that could have been it. In the meantime, his teammate Noli, the heavy, has gone down. But great stun there to buy a little bit of time from Alphonse. Maybe a little bit earlier than he would have liked to do, though, as that is now out for the count with about 20 seconds left on the countdown. Great shots, though. Lands and takes out 2. Huge plays, but it's not enough as the steal comes through, and the last one standing is a medium who can get the reses. Alphonse, nice try, mate, but your team's been wiped, and your cash out's been stolen.
Yeah, that was a really great effort by NTHX. Like, they had control of it for the majority of the time. And that's what's so great about this game, is that it can come down to the last possible second. And that's what we just saw there. He really tried to save his team, save the cash out, but in the end, they were able to just get it and stole right out from underneath them.
Well, we are into the second phase of the game now, and despite having collected the full tally from their cash out, as we saw them deposit earlier, but are white. They will have perhaps less of a say on where these remaining boxes go, and of course less likely to be able to plug the money for the initial 5k available from these boxes.
Who's purple team right now? Because they are so far behind.
Purple team is Atsu, and yeah, they are struggling. When they don't get the objective score, they obviously, you know, they struggle with the kills, and so that just puts them in a bit of a painful position. But obviously right now, that is Sonsoyo depositing the box for the Ape Squad. An easy 5k for them, and we see orange team, that is NTHX once again, trying to control the state of play over in the orange building. They'll feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a great spot, and we see this again, that they are trying to stay at a high vantage point, because you can just shoot down, throw a nade down, anything to just kind of by yourself. He's dematted, but he's not falling through. I think that's a little bit of a glitch there. Unfortunate for Poppy. He just has to dive on there, and he does get the kill on Z, but can he stop it again? Not in time. It is a shame, because he really tried. It does look like Noli was able to come back up, but he's now fighting again by himself. Alphonse does get the res, but what is he doing? Noli is just trying to reach Beast in there. But he's making it work.
He can follow it up, takes out Z, and the last player alive was only a smidgen of HP. Incredible stuff from Noli. The clean up house. It's not a wipe yet. The defib has come through. His teammate has gone down as well as a 1 versus 1. He has to finish off. There it is, the wipe. Huge plays from Nolly, and he throws out a goo to try and get the steal. Has to pray that he isn't going to be third-partied on, but I think he's safe for now. Alphonse and Ploppy respawning behind him. The hard work done beautifully by NTHX to recover that cash out.
Yeah, that was well done. That was masterful. Just the shotgun, the slugs, the kills, everything that they did perfectly. And that's what I expect of NTHX. I've seen them play enough, and that is the typical standard gameplay that we get from this team. So I'm glad that they're really stepping it up into high gear. And it does look like maybe people are even ignoring them now, because it looks like C, nobody's really going to contest that. Looks like the fighting is happening over at D right now. You see a lot of guns going off, people's health going down. A little too far out, I can't tell what's happening. Spoons is low health, gets Z down, going into the dome shield. Lots of shotguns.
Huge double coming out from who's that? I can't quite tell. That medium. The pink medium. There's just Rimashi. I think that's Leo.
Squad.
I think that's a sub of Leo doing the dirty work there, and that will successfully secure them D and first place so far in this lobby. A little bit of skirmish happening over here as the orange team of NTHX get another team wipe to their name. They've really turned it around. They've gotten a couple of cash outs, and they're getting the frags to their name as well now. It's starting to click into gear for them.
Yep, and this is really what I love to see. We see a fight happening over Vault 6. Two teams are here. Spoons is really trying to get some damage with that shotgun. Goes down after being grappled in. Chickpea's going for the res. He does get his teammate back up, but Swacko goes down. And Z's...
What a D-mat! What a D-mat! He's like, I'm stuck behind this wall, but get out the way. Oh, hang on, I have a dematerializer. And then immediately gets a kill out of it. Chickpea, you clown.
That was a great fight, honestly. The reses and the instant, like, going between cover and the D-mats, yeah. Great gameplay from both of these teams that were there at the Vault fight.
It's just a high-tech sledgehammer, that's all it is. You see a wall, it's gone.
I think it's one of the most unique things in a game, honestly.
It's the best thing that the single specialization rule has brought to us in comp. Is that we get to see the D-mat in action. Because, yeah, sure, it might not be what you choose to have as a medium, but when you're kind of forced to play it, it's so much fun to watch, it's so much fun to play with, and it can be game-changing.
It's just so versatile. That's the thing, is that, okay, yeah, in a game all about destruction and blowing up walls and everything, you have a tool that just does it for you, just immediately. And not only that, but just the dropping of cash outs, the ability to just kind of get in between somebody. It's unprecedented.
We can also just take a moment to appreciate how much of a step up it is in terms of fun from recon senses. Remember recon senses?
Oh no, I do.
God, never bring that back. Spoons and Leo are dead. And
Chickpea
Leo is dead again. And Ploppy is dead. Because Chickpea is clicking. It's all he's just clicking.
That's what you expect from us. I mean, they really are a powerhouse. And I'm glad to see them being such a dominant force on this map, too. Because this is the new map. This is...
I love how Alphonse threw that totem through a door because the guy respawned as it was midair. Like, it looked like he just, like, phased through the doorway. Nice little stun there. Zap. Can't follow it up though. It does a lot of damage with the M26 Matter, but you have to be following up with that damage. Unfortunately, can't do it. But the rest of the team do pick up the slack there. Ploppy getting a kill, and the rest of the team dive on in. Oh, so close there. Alphonse trying to stick the steal, but he does get word from the rest of his team that they have not cleared the floor just yet, and he is only a squishy light. He has to get out of there, get out of dodge, decides the gateway is the best course of exit. Unfortunately for him, it seems as though Bert will keep control of this cash out for the time being. The purple squad of, who's that? Atsu coming on in. They have a 3 versus 1 here. So they are going to try and stick this steal.
They're going to go for it. I think they have time.
They've got to go for it here. I think they've done enough. There it is. They finally have it. And that is going to be huge for them as it keeps them in the game. I say that. Doesn't matter. They're going to come last anyway. And instead, it's the pink side of Ape Squad who hold on to the other cash out that we weren't watching and win the game.
Wow, and that last cash out was in such a weird spot. The way that the damage had happened, it kind of like pinched it to where I would love to see it. I'd love to see what we saw with Volpe and they come back and just kind of dominate, or at least, you know, show that there's a reason that they're here. But here we go, we're hopping into it. Not sure of the team colors just yet, but we might have the same ones. Kind of looks that way.
It would be fantastic if we did. We always love to see that if it happens. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we have the same team colours. Already we just saw a little death marker on one of Atsu's names, so they are suffering a little bit over there in that fight. I see yet more purple health bars being chunked down, and we hop on over just as we could not get to them quickly enough. They died so fast, and NTHX got the kills so quickly.
Oh, look at this though.
But the third
NTHX just went
party
down.
And NTHX have been wiped out themselves.
They were
Unreal.
absolutely deleted there. That was within
Squad.
2 seconds, yeah.
Wow. So Ape Squad have
through the
control
roof.
of Vault 2, and they will get to put that wherever they damn well please. In the meantime, Z and Bert go uncontested. Once again, they exert this kind of aura. Even though they're no longer, like, distinctly top of the pile in this group, it seems as though, you know, teams want a third party away from them.
It's such a good composition that they have with Z, Sueco, and Chickpea. They have 3 players that I think are some of the top players in the game. So to me, it makes sense that they are. People are a little hesitant to push into them, but by eating my words, because it does seem like a lot of fighting is about to start happening over at A. The 2 nades go off, and the first cash out is going about halfway through. Nice shot from Z. Can't really connect. Trying to bring Chickpea back if he can. Healing Swacko as he tries to get shotgun kills.
Big
Ooh,
defib.
can he get this kill? He's chasing. Oh, not enough. There he goes. Able to bring him down. So Z is able to keep his whole team alive. Nice healing beam. Nice reses.
Yeah, absolutely. The just archetypical play from Bertz. They're wiping the floor with Atsu. Our kind of top and bottom teams in this lobby as it stands. And the timers have already halfway elapsed for both cash outs. We're going to see a bit of a skirmish across this little shed. I don't know what the actual call out is for this room. It's a shed. Yeah, this is in the control of Ape Squad as it stands. They're going to drop down from that high ground, opt for some closer cover and closer range engagement. Steam out their way into the building, but oh, shot from range taken out, and the defib does come through, but Sonsoyo goes down in the meantime, and now those defibs are on cooldown. They're going to have a bit of a struggle to fight this 2 versus 2. They do back away for the time being, deciding that they're going to work from the angle above. The white has gone through on the other side of things. The range is working out for Leo, but the steal has come through. They take down the light player on the side of NTHX coming on in, and he goes down as well. Now, this is a little bit problematic for them because NTHX are in a nice spot with plenty of bodies and plenty of position advantage. In come, however, Ape Squad. Ready to third party, perhaps?
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of time, so they're taking a big risk by just hopping onto it. Here's NTHX. See one of them going down. Does look like Ink is going to be able to hold it out. Are they going to get the steal? No.
No, unfortunately. I said third party. They're not third party. What am I talking about? They were defending from the start, and unfortunately, they do not get the steal, but they do get the wipe. So plenty of money in their pocket regardless. 8k versus the 13k their opponent had is not too bad. We hop on over to the other side of the map right now as we just watch. Wow. Some incredible shots come through from the heavy on the side of Atsu. However, Ape Squad just do... Oh, sorry, not Ape Squad. This is Bert doing Bert's things and winning their fights.
Yeah, I thought that Atsu had a good spot right there, but I don't know what they're doing wrong. It seems to be getting overwhelmed and just, kind of just getting wiped pretty quickly. So, I don't know, they maybe need to focus more on healing or kind of keeping their team closer together. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame right now. You see Alphonse and NTHX trying to chase down Cash Out 3. Does look like he got a nice kill there. Alphonse is running medium. He's normally running light, so it is a little bit of a change up in this match in this last map.
Gone over onto the F car, maybe just feeling like they need to get a few more kills to close that gap on Ape Squad. In come some of the orange side of NTHX, but Ploppy gets the better of them for the time being. Chickpea gets that res off onto Z. And it's a bit of a skirmish between a few different sides around here. All good shot, but not enough. Down goes one of them. Alphonse taken out. Ploppy taken out. Sweko and Chickpea still alive, and they hold firm on C for now.
Yeah, wow, that was a lot of explosions going off. We have 2 teams that are completely wiped. 1 cash out that's getting close to about a fourth of the way done. And yeah, not much contesting. They're even leaving cash out C at this point because they just, nobody's there. So they're going to try and get the tap in 4.
I think they
pretty
feel as
close.
though they're going to have an advantageous fight over on D, right? They can actually intercept the purple team as they move towards D. Catch a couple of them in 2v1s. That's exactly what they do. Taking out Demon as he straggles behind the rest of the group. And now they can go for a nice, clean 3v1 on D, should they choose to. Zuik, in fact, it's a 3v... Yeah, it would be a 3v1 because Zuik is the only one left standing. That being said, I'm not too sure where Bert's went.
Yeah.
They should have committed to D. What's happening
Now,
there? They saw that they got
nobody's
stolen.
at D.
Surely they made the risk assessment after leading C and said, you know, when we leave this C point and, like, you know, it costs us the steal or whatever, but we're going to secure D. Now they've not done either. Very weird moves there. They should have gone in, and they will look back at this and rue a missed opportunity. But in the meantime, it's a question of who's going to win this fight between the red and, well, actually pink and orange teams on this side. Red, Bert's. How they've stolen it back. How do they allow this to happen? They've gone back and third-partied their own cash-out. That's incredible.
This is wild.
They just big brain. I'm sitting here criticizing it. They're like 5 steps ahead of me. What can I say?
That's why they're the pro players and we're not. But yeah, it does look like cash out seeds are going to go their way, and Z, Chickpea, Swacko.
I mean, they could have stolen D. They could have stolen D while they were at it. Like.
Yeah,
Oh,
and honestly, the whole D situation was just weird because it was Atsu, and there was only one person left. Just checking your scoreboard, just the leader for like 1 second, you would have been able to see like these are the people I was fighting. There's only one guy. Obviously, let's charge in there. But hey, more power to them if they're able to hold it off and get this cash out for them. They absolutely deserve it. Does look like the fighting is going to start happening over at Vault 5. Not sure why they still aren't going for D. There's plenty of time for D, but
More money on 5, I suppose, right? You're fighting over 10k at D, and just getting the plug with 5 is 7k, so... Yeah, maybe that's the reasoning. Interesting positioning here. Unfortunately, for orange team, that is NTHX, they maybe have missed the ball a little bit there, a little bit behind everyone else as the pink team give chase to Bert. They're landing some decent damage, and that jump pad will be left behind for the use of NTHX, but they're dealing with a straggler back there. Interestingly, orbital lasers come in. That hopefully won't affect the gameplay too much. No one's going to be standing still in this lobby, let's face it. And a minute 30 left remaining. The purple pack-out does get confirmed. Great vantage point, as you say, for the pink side of Ape Squad as they clean up some nice, tasty kills there. Comfortable in second place. NTHX dive on in, get the res. Great shots there from Alphonse, but unfortunately he is taken out, and the res comes through, and he is taken out as well. Floppy, the last one alive. They've gone onto the median here for this map, but unfortunately taken out, and that is NTHX once again being wiped, as well as the pink side of Ape Squad being wiped, both behind at the moment. Some nice shots being made there. Revive onto Hastake to keep the team in it. This is a crazy skirmish between seemingly every team. I'm just curious about who's going to come out on top right now. At the moment, the purple side doing bits. Demon, the last one, standing for them, though, as he tries to run away. And it seems as though Bert are the ones in the full server fight that are in control.
Yeah, and honestly, Atsu was doing great in that last fight. They were able to stay up. They didn't get wiped. Saw several kills going off on Demon, and I think that they did that really well. Now they're in control of cash out for Vault 6. I'm curious what they're going to try and do, because right now they are in the lead. Am I reading that wrong? No, I think that is correct.
Well, now...
Yes.
Now the pink team of Ape Squad have put themselves firmly in the lead. With that deposit. Of course, there is another vault in play that could be moved towards, well, it would have to be the same cash out given the timer. So that would just be a double dip if it happens. It has moved its way over here, and that would put any team in a winning position depending on who holds it at the end. Spoons and Sonsoyo get some crucial kills there, wiping the orange and purple teams, and they'll get a free steal at this point. Now that has put Ape Squad in a very nice spot. In come Bert to try and clean up against the 2 players. They find them and will go straight on in, getting the kill. Sonsoyo goes down, Jody Spoons goes down. That is not a wipe, not yet.
No, they're just holding off.
Just about holding off. There must have been a coin. They've wiped at least the relevant players nearby. And they're going to try and stick the steal here. A couple of straggling explosives causing some problems, but they should be able to deal with this just fine. Great body block coming in there from the heavy to secure that steal. In fact, it doesn't secure the steal. It does deny it. Doesn't fall off of it. Purple team now coming in. And this time, come on, Chickpea, you just got to hold that button.
They're about to stack
aiming for the heavy.
It's about to
that
stack.
always caused some problems. But it doesn't deny the steal. Unfortunately, the laser not doing Ape Squad a favour there. And only 2 seconds left. But are the ones to come out just on top.
Wow.
It was very close. And the orbital laser almost cost them. But they just about did it.
That was wild. Right down to the last second, and, you know, Burt's was... Yep, well, and this is the match of the day, so let's get hyped. It does look like maybe duck and cover for Dark on Monaco, but I'm not sure. Yeah, and even if NTHX somehow gets 20 points in this, it's still not going to be enough. So this really is going to be down to Burt's and Ape Squad, and I'm curious how they play it, because they've basically already qualified. So this might be not the biggest, most exciting match, but hey, we'll see what they do.
Well, you know what? Even we had some games yesterday that felt absolutely meaningless, and they still proved to be incredibly entertaining. Because you know what? This is a fun game to watch. So let's just get right into it. Astake being blown into, well, I say smithereens, more like the balloons. There goes the point. And there goes Z, but Zook is left the last man standing, playing around his dome shield, but not well enough as the mobility of Chickpea, the medium player who moves like a light, if you ask me, is enough to slide on in and get the dirty work finished off. He grabs cash out 1 and will no doubt move it towards A, unless he just wants to be an arbiter of chaos and sends it straight to B. I would, you know what, do that. That's funny. Let's do it. Please.
Yeah, and while we're waiting for the teams to respawn, we do want to call out real quick. We had 2 quick donations, one from Andrews in Town by $20, and Smashel added $50 to our overall prize pool. So thank you guys so much for your contributions. That goes straight to the players. So thanks for enjoying it. We're getting back into it with NTHX. Doing some great kills. They're running. What are they doing? Oh my god! This is what I wanted to expect. Yes, because they know that this is their last chance. They're just gonna have fun with it.
They've got to play for frags as well, to be fair. The riot shield is like, you know, it's useless unless you're getting kills with it. So, is it a strategic play? I hesitate to call it that, but whatever it is, it's fun.
I think it's more of a fun play. That's exactly it. They're going for it. They're having fun. They've made it this far. And they're doing some work with it so far, but oh my god, look at the chaos that is happening on this vault. Everybody is dying, it's falling apart, now it's falling through, falling off the side, this guy, and we see Spoons just trying to run out of there, but he can't get away, and he does get wiped. We see Demon doing the exact same thing, and he gets wiped. That mid-air jump can really be the detriment to you, because you just give yourself so much time. And people like me, from Quake, I learned to track people that fly. So anybody in the air, I get immediate aim on them. But that is the downside to a jump pad. So, and I want to point out again, I've mentioned this several times today, is the fact that in these team fights, always there's 2 teams that get wiped. You see 2 cash outs, and it's just, I don't know, it's just so standard gameplay as opposed to what we were seeing in the first 2 brackets today. So it's a little bit different, but there we go. It is kind of letting the higher quality teams kind of work their way to the top.
Alright, Bert's having control of B at the moment, and a very nice vantage point that's very difficult to tackle. At the moment, the pink team of Ape Squad going in deep to try and deal with this hold, but unfortunately they're not up to the task. Some good kills there. Leo going down on the side of Ape Squad. There's only 1 left standing. Both totems inside that dome shield as well. There's no way he's getting them. In fact, right now, Bert takes more blood in the water. They're trying to hunt down that final player. Where did he go? Where did he go? That's fine. In. No, they can't get hold of him. So they're just going to move on out towards the next vault. Take a couple of warning pot shots from range. There's someone running a LH1 with a scope, I think it was. No, that looks like a medium, so probably the pike. On the purple seed side. MTHX is. Oh, I want to see some riot shield kills. Never mind.
Yeah, we saw the pike in play a lot in the last chance qualifier, but due to the nerfs of it, it's not as viable as it was, so it's kind of in a good place right now. But it is cool to see somebody using it. Yeah, and great shots from Alphonse. He's back running medium. No, this is light, I'm sorry, and he's running the shotgun, the new shotgun.
He was on that before with the M26, his preferred weapon on light, strangely. We have seen him a lot on LH1 before. Very interesting to see him kind of switch on over to this. For the time being. Everyone now back in the server as the purple team of Atsu respawns. And just to kind of take stock of things right now, we've got Bert well ahead with plenty of kills and cash to the name, and they get the deposit on D just to make sure of that first place spot. Close behind NTHX in orange. So that is exactly what they want. They want to be vying for that top spot. They want to be also making sure that the pink team in Ape Squad do as bad as they possibly can. So if you're purple, or if you're NTHX rather in orange, kill the pinks. That's the plan.
Yeah, and we didn't mention this, but this is suspended structure, so we are seeing a lot of fighting happening in a very close area. See, this Swako is getting great kills. That grapple pulling him back up as he was falling down. Great RPG goes off. Oh my god, Swako is going crazy. What? That was such a faraway kill. How is he still alive? And there he finally goes down.
Incredible
Oh my
range. Incredible range. I've just noticed it's the cardboard riot shield as well, which
Yes.
makes it even better. But yeah, some incredible shots there dealt out by was that Sueco, the heavy on
Yes.
Burt. Very, very nice play. And yeah, the range on that shotgun is surprising, to say the least, at times. Of course, it's opponent is like 1 HP, but, you know, it still connects, and that's the point.
You know,
Going
cash
in
out
close.
3 looks pretty close. I'm curious if they're going to try and bring it over to D. There's still
They
plenty
could
of
double
time.
it. If they do,
Yeah.
it's only like, you know, half the timer of that, so you don't have to hold it for a minute, but you would have to steal it back as well. It looks as though, oh, Sueco sees
There it goes.
and he's like, no, you're not getting this. I see what you're doing. And they bait Sueco into the kill with the box. That's neat. So yeah, NTH Shakes are fully playing for the meme right now. They're baiting kills.
There you go, Floppy.
I didn't
Well
even
done.
know it did that. That's so
Yeah,
cool.
puts your name
Put
up
your
there.
name on it. Oh man, the decals and the skins in this game are second to none.
Oh, absolutely. We are seeing Atsu trying to get the next vault. I'm not sure we clicked away as it was getting started, but they're not putting it in. It's right there. They're getting the steal, and yeah, this is just some odd gameplay.
They have put it in. There we go. That's 20k.
There it is. Okay.
Yeah, so that's the maximum they're going to get. And yeah, the orange team of NTATX, despite memeing, are actually going to end up on top here. So yeah, that's pretty good news for them.
Right,
Maybe they should
shield
have been
new
doing this the
meta.
whole time. Yeah. All right.
I mean, it works for him. But yeah, we are getting down to our last 2 cash outs, most likely. And it is basically Bert's way in the lead. Wait, no, Bert's is red, so who's orange? Orange is NTHX.
Yeah, NTHX got that double dip to their name, despite memeing. So yeah, they are ahead. And they need that to be the case. They need to get lots of kills as well. Wow, 60 is the last one standing off the scene. Sueco just gets a beat off screen. And down he goes as well. That's an elimination and a wipe against Bert's. Who was it that killed him? Was that NTHX?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow, okay. They understood the assignment. They are once again on Monaco. We've seen this before today. Going for kills, and it's paying off. You know, sometimes kills just work. You know, if you go for kills, then you get to control the game.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm glad that the tournament is in this format, that it's not just all around the cash, because third teaming happens, there is just randomness, there is, you know, sometimes sliding in and just kind of stealing it without really earning it, so it's good that there are more metrics to this game than just money. So it does let the teams that are a little more kill heavy shine, while at the same time, you still have to get the objective. So
I would love to see like in-game tournaments run like this, where you don't wipe opponents out, but you play 4 back-to-back cash outs, and it's this kind of scoring system. It'd be really cool.
yeah, it would be
Anyway,
fun.
just a little food for thought for Embark. maybe they want to do that. Demon looks like he's struggling with you know, Atsu having a hard time as it stands, and that seems to be like the connection issues. Great RPG coming out from Sueco, and the assist is played. But here comes the res, and Hastake taken out. Ooh, great stone shields. Only buys him time. It's just a matter of moments before that happens. And now Demon is alive and kicking, but he's trying to snipe from afar with the pike, and it's not going to work out very well for him. He dives on in and does get the kill, to be fair, but it's immediately wiped out, and that is not a wipe against Atsu, because the T-Fib did come out. But again, it's just stalling. It's just a matter of time. They are protecting this cash out, but that always looked like Bert's were in control.
Absolutely, and I do want to point out that I think that Atsu, what they were doing, I don't think it was connection issues. I think he was standing underneath it and letting the orbital laser hit the suspended structure. So
right.
that is a good strategy, because it does just bring it down, and if you get it right above the cash out, you can just knock it out, the whole thing, in probably 1 to sometimes 2 orbital lasers. So there was some strategy there, but I'm not sure it paid off in there. And you've seen another orbital laser going down!
Orbital laser kill! Hell yeah!
Wow.
We finally see one. Yeah, that's rough. The steal is coming through from Atsu, but this isn't the fight that really matters. We kind of want to know what's going on between the pink and orange sides right now. They're actually moving it towards C. They want to double dip this for the big payout at the very end.
Let's
Leo
do
dropping
it.
down. Let's do it, baby. There it is. We got the 30k in pocket at the moment. It's in Bert's control. Right now, NGHX want to steal this. They are the orange team. They're looking for an opportunity, maybe to third party, but there's only 26 seconds left, so they have to try and make something happen. Good sniping coming out here from Leo. This is Ape Squad protecting their lead. They have to stay alive. They have to keep themselves in contention. They're probably going to finish in third place, which may well be enough to put them through overall. They just got to keep themselves alive and not do anything stupid. Prevent a steal from NGHX. They are effectively defenders plus for Bert's right now. It's all over. There we have it. Bert take the map, and more than likely, Ape Squad will join them in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, Ape Squad has performed well, and it's consistent.
Just oh man, this entire map was cinema. That was beautiful in every respect. Here we have the series leaderboard. We're just skipping out on the final map leaderboard right now, it seems. Just a look at the final totals, and there you have it. Burt in first. Ape Squad did look like they were chasing them at one point, tied level after the 2 maps today, but Burt's winning the final 2 maps back-to-back. Does open up the gap a little bit more. Asserts the dominance more than anything, just a formality. And to be fair, does mean that they have a higher seeding when it comes to the placement in the playoffs, so they may have a slightly easier matchup than Ape Squad will in second place. NTHX unfortunately fall just short today, and Atsu as well coming up the rear with 76 points. Look how close that was. It's 48, 49, 47 in placement. Just goes to show that the kill points really were what separated these 3 teams out.
Well, in Ape Squad with 57 kill points, I think that might be the highest in the entire of all of the brackets that we saw today.
May well be.
It might be one higher. I might have seen 59. I can't recall, but that's still just